All right. Good morning, everyone. Let me get this out to the team. All right. Perfect. Let me get this up. It should be good. All right. Looks like we had about 10 people in here waiting. So good morning. How's everyone doing? See how many people we get to join up. Looks like I'll look over some of the stuff John's posting. Let's see. Amazon, Apple, Microsoft. See what those are about. Amazon I already have. Microsoft I also already have. What was the other one he said? Apple. I'll take a look at Apple. Javad, I think that's how it said. Good morning. So yeah, Apple is. Looks like we hit this supply. That's a good shout. Very good shout. I knew I was running a little bit behind, so I went through and just did everything a little earlier. So hopefully these all still look good. Playing 30-minute demand. Oh, you're playing 30-minute demand. Oh, off this bounce? I assume is what you mean. Morning, Ernie. How you doing? May, good morning. So you're just looking for a retracement and then longs, huh? I don't hate it. Yeah, I think that is probably smart. 2 favor longs for sure. But I mean, we'll see. We'll see where we go. I kind of like almost this down here. I'm on the 45. The only problem with this is, well, no, because that wouldn't be. You're essentially looking for a retrace all the way here. That's what I assume you're looking at, John. You tell me I'm totally wrong. I'm just assuming. Totally assuming. HSNT, AMD, PLT. Yeah, it's good stuff's up. 210.50. You have 210.50 flagged. 210.50. Your trade's going to be like 211.30. Or are you waiting for a bounce down to here? Is this your demand and you're waiting for a bounce from there? I would assume that's what it is if you have 210.50 flagged. Morning, Adam. How you doing, man? Yeah, it's a good day to be AMD and PLTR owners for sure. That's what you're looking for. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. That is fair. It could be one of those things too where since you do kind of have these, you obviously have this initial demand bounce that we never got a retrace off of. So instead of just getting in at the 50 here, you could look to see if we get kind of a shorter term reaction off this demand and go up, and this could still be your entry point just on the way back up. I don't mind it. I think either way it works good. Using kind of that secondary demand as more confirmation, I think is a good idea. I really like Amazon today for TLM as well. It feels like we should have some sort of supply here. Like we'll have something like this probably. So we have to take profits a little early here. Yeah, I mean, even if you want to go higher and like target that 45, I think would be fine as well. But either like that, or if we obviously make it down here, we'll look for that reaction. Microsoft as well has demand down here. I think I drew this, yeah, the 45. So if we hit the demand, it's cool, but we could also make a move upwards. And again, look for a TLM play. Same thing though, we'd have to take profits a little early. Just because with the gap down, we'll make supply. But still really good potential. And with Microsoft contracts, they move insane. So I am watching SPY because if SPY gets a negative reaction off this supply, I'm going to take note of that. I don't think I'll trade it, but I just want to take note of it. Meta's in a little bit of a weird place this morning. Just because we do have kind of a similar thing to Apple, where we have a demand here that we're bouncing off of, and obviously breaking that high. So retrace maybe, but we are going right into a supply over here. So I don't know. You could not include the wick here as well if you wanted to. Gives you a little more room. But retrace off of this could be something a little interesting. Wouldn't hate it. And target that supply. I think that could be cool. I'm not even gonna look. AMD TLM. AMD's up like $7. There's no way AMD has TLM potential. Yeah, there's no way. Oracle I just have on here in case we hit this supply. A little too trendy in the morning for TLM. Shop could be good for TLM. Again, it depends if we look long in the morning though. If we look long in the morning, I probably won't like shorts here, but and then Visa I threw on here again. Kind of in a weird spot because I mean, look, we have another demand here, right? Maybe not the best demand, but definitely a demand. And then we have supply up here from close. So we're kind of between these two right now. Unfortunately, with how Visa moves, I think it'd be very hard to trade within this tight range. But yeah, we'll see. I think this would be tricky either way. While the rest of the market looked pretty strong yesterday, Visa did not, so it doesn't really bode well. For it to have a good day, even if the market does. So we'll see. But nothing else, I don't think today looks great. Obviously, AMD PLTR up a ton. I mean, PLTR is not up a ton today from yesterday, but all-time highs, always tricky to trade there. IWM's kind of also in this interesting space. This demand, like this price just barely missed this demand. So it's one of those things where like, even though there was a reaction, we could look for a bounce off this. I don't know. I just don't know how confident I feel in that. Maybe something to look at though. Goose chart yesterday was a little weird. I don't really want to trade that. Nvidia didn't have supply. AMD is obviously way up. I assume some correction will happen this morning, but I'm not going to blindly buy puts on it. PIMS is going to be a supply. We'll see if we push through that. Sneaky one as well for all my SoFi holders. 1450. We haven't seen those numbers in a while. So I think my average on SoFi is, I want to say around like $13. So that one's already been green for a little bit. It's actually one of my bigger holds just because at $15 a share, man, I can just buy as many as I want at that point. But I do have a good amount put into SoFi, so I do like to keep an eye on it. Okay, Microsoft goes not where I thought it was going to go instantly. Apple is moving down, which is good. Thing with Apple, though, if Apple was just a little bit less trendy, it would be good for TLM, but a little too trendy yesterday. IWM, good reaction right off of demand here. We'll see where this goes. Again, I don't know how confident I feel with that because this reaction just missed demand by about a cent. So I don't know if I consider that fresh still. That's my one worry there. Meta looks like it might retrace. Yeah, it definitely could. Not my favorite play. Definitely not my favorite play, but we'll see where this goes. I like it. Oops. I do like it. TLM aspect worries me a little bit. It does. CSCO, interesting 1 hour demand TLM. Let's see. 1 hour demand. Yep. Probably is even on 2 hour. Yeah. But if you want to go like that, you can. TLM, I wouldn't personally. Unless we get off like over this. If we get over this hump, maybe. But we do have, I mean, this is basically going to be supply in this area. Also just kind of broke through that demand. So interesting one to watch. Probably, yeah, dropped pretty heavy. It did. So Microsoft goes right through that first supply. Obviously, just a gap down. So definitely not TLM play. Don't really have anything for supply and demand, so we will probably be good on Microsoft. Amazon still has good potential. See if Apple continues down. IWM pushes back down after the good reaction. Meta pushes back up. That's going to suck if Meta just misses out on the retracing, goes up, which it looks like it might. Oracle was definitely too trendy yesterday. Looks like we will have demand down here. Could definitely get a reaction sooner, but keep an eye on it. That could be a quick little, wow, shop flew. Wow. Shop's probably not going to have anything today. Okay, yeah, Meta's just going to go. Visa did break above that high. A little bit of a stop hunt. It's interesting. Microsoft flies. Something like that's a little interesting as well. Came right off demand. This bounced from demand. This bounced from demand. I mean, really an impossible move to catch. If we're going to be completely honest. Probably take this one off. I don't know Amazon wise what I really wanted to break. Just in order to feel good about this. So my nose is running like crazy. Really any of these highs work. As long as we can accept inside. And likely if the market is going to stay green. If the market's going to stay green, Apple won't retrace, but we'll see. So Meta makes a little bit of a new high and starts to push back down. The problem at this point is that if Meta breaks this daily low, you have to feel a little worried about it going higher, for sure. For sure. You have to feel a little weird about that. I don't know, man, that's an interesting one. Visa looks like it wants to still move down. I don't think shorts on this is a horrible idea. Really don't. I just sent an alert on Apple there. IWM is going to be tough to trade. It's in a weird spot. Maybe the reaction really wanted. Very curious where Meta goes if we break this low. Oops. Where's my retrace? Still good risk reward here. You would just want to see some reaction off of this area for sure before you got in. So right now it's in a little bit of a weird place. Apple's still pushing up. Amazon is not. I just don't think I'll end up trading IWM. I think it's in an interesting place, but I just don't know where I'd find the room to trade that. Oracle did make a high, made a low, made a high, broke that low. It's interesting for TLM, but I think it was just too trendy in the morning. Good close to the rest of the day in terms of a range, but I don't know. Don't know. Okay, so meta crosses at 50. So we'll see where it goes from here for sure. Market might have some correction here. Should not surprise me. I think with something like this now, if you are looking long, you almost hope that we get down to this area. So if we take all this stuff away, we actually start to look kind of decent for a TLM play. Especially on like a move there. Starts to look good. Definitely starts to look good. So you'd be looking at something like this. I think that play is interesting. It's very interesting. Let's see. See what meta's looking like. As it retraces all the way back down. Don't think it's going to give us that retrace. Maybe, maybe not. Apple's pushing back up. Then it does retrace. Let's see. Let us see. Spreads are wide. Very, very wide. What I have in there. Okay. We will see where we go. Just SPY reacting like that? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Big push off supply there. Huge push. I mean, what a reaction. Holy. What a freaking reaction. Microsoft's still pushing. So Visa shorts actually did look good. The Meta one was a little better though. Just a little bit. See if we can get down to this target. I think the only worry with this is because of the gap up, but it's really on the lower time frames. So let's see if we can push down here, and we should be good. What do Qs look like right now? Qs just broke my trading view. Okay, guess I'm not looking at Qs. Let's see. Meta. Tough rejection there. I don't know if we get that Apple. I don't know if we get that Apple move we want. TOS servers down for maintenance. Mine's fine. I mean, I got my trade fine. So ITLM look nice. Yeah, it's coming off supply here. Like you said, no retrace makes it tough. All right, there's Meta. Sweet. Quick and easy, almost no drawdown. Pretty clean. No drawdown at all. I almost missed it too. I actually got in like right at the beginning of this candle, so my RO was a little worse. It was actually probably like that, like 1.4. But I mean, either way, I will take that. I will take that any day of the week. Let's get that. Posted here. Go that. Sweet. Appreciate it, Sandeep. Yeah, I mean, pretty clean, pretty easy. I'll keep an eye on this Apple because I think Apple could be interesting. More of like for the longs the rest of the day. I also think kind of I still like meta longs. I know that sounds crazy after just shorting it, but I do still think meta longs could be good. Just off of this. I just think the bulls are back. Obviously, this would be crazy to take right now, but Meta and Apple are still interesting. Keep an eye on it, though. We'll keep an eye on it. See if Meta recrosses this area. You want much wider margins in terms of stop, but very, very interesting. I don't know where we'd look for Apple though. It's one of the main problems. I don't know where I target there. Should be going right into supply. Well, listen, we caught a good trade. Meta was quick. Meta was easy. Meta had no drawdown, and yeah, I mean you can't be upset with that at all. So, yeah, I do have to run a little early though. So I don't think I'll take anything else the rest of the day. Be a little busy, so we will see. But yeah, hopefully you caught Meta, and if not, there still looks like there's some decent opportunities. So maybe get on something a little later. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna make this a quick one and just end it there. Quick, easy, got a good trade. I think we're good. So yeah, appreciate you guys. Good amount of people came out. Appreciate that. I'll see you guys soon. So enjoy the rest of the day, guys.